2, 1.
Hello everyone! We are the Atkinsons. Thank you so much for joining our channel today and for watching this video. So this video is going to be a quick video. Part of a series that we call HINDSIGHT. What? Okay, part of a series that we call HINDSIGHT series. So this is going to be just a little thing that we do every so often on our YouTube channel, just because, you know, you've heard the saying, what I wish I knew, what I should have done. In hindsight, I could have. So in this series, exactly, we're just going to be saying a few little things that people in our life that we believe have a lot of wisdom, what they wish they would have known when they were younger, or things that they would have told their younger selves. So it's just going to be a quick video with a few things that these people in our lives that we trust have said. And why is wisdom important?
Wow. First, wisdom is important because the Bible says it is. It says to seek wisdom. I think one thing a lot of us can do better at is, what I wish people would know is that you don't have to make the mistakes when there are people you can go to that have already made those mistakes. Yeah. Why do I have to go through the mistake when I can learn from somebody that has already done it and I can learn from them?
Exactly.
So that's why wisdom is so important.
Yeah, I agree. And you might have some friends that, you know, your typical friends that you go to and you ask wisdom for, or like advice or whatever it may be. But when we say wisdom, we are really talking not just like biblical wisdom, but people in your life that maybe aren't your friend, or that you don't consider a friend, that people that you can trust, that you know that they have nothing but the best for you, and also too that they where are their wisdom coming from? Like, is it wisdom of just, it's just me? Where's the wisdom that they have? Where's it coming from? So it's like really seeking out wise people, even if it's just a coworker that you're like, wow, they've just lived a life in this way, and even the way they speak and the way that they carry themselves, like, I want to know what you know. So a lot of these things are not just the people that we went to, it's not just family members, but people in our life that we see around, one of my co-workers, like just people in our life. And you know, if we didn't call you this time, we'll probably call you the next time. Like we said, this is going to be a continuing series, so we'll go ahead and just jump into this quick video. So for our first point, we will talk about, let's do that one.
Okay, so
and we're just reading them off, no explanations, because it's not our words, from those we sought out from.
First one, be more disciplined with money through better savings and investments. Big one. Not refinancing a home to take money out. Not asking for advice from experienced people, but actually listening to that advice.
So not just asking for the advice, but taking it into account and actually using the advice given to you, not letting it sit there.
Cherishing friendships and remembering that your friends are just people who make mistakes as well, and remembering who was there for you from the past.
Another one was being cautious of who you call a friend and who you let into your personal life, because again,
that's deep.
Not everyone really is your friend.
Truly understanding that people are in your life during certain seasons and being okay with it once they move on or you move on. That's a big one. Shout out to all of those who are in college. You will see that.
Making sure that you know yourself well before getting married.
Yeah. And making an effort to connect with your parents, even if they're mad at you. Prioritizing time and not having regrets with your loved ones once they pass.
Yeah, and along that one, another woman, she's about like 70 something years old. Something she said was, I wish that I would have spent more time with my mom. And that's something that when she said that, literally I started crying, because it's like, my mother is so important. Like, our moms are so important to us, and we do our best to give them their flowers while they're here, to give them all the love that they deserve while they're here. And if it's not your mom or your dad, but just that person, that aunt that has always been there for you, just give them their flowers while they're here, love them while they're here. Because hearing that from someone who's like 80 years old is just like, wow, like, man, like that's the first thing that came to your head. Like, you're reflecting on your parents' life. So just care for those, treat those that you love with all that respect. Another thing that someone said was, don't seek your affirmation in men, or don't seek your affirmation from a woman
or partner,
or whoever your partner is. Where does your affirmation come from? The Lord.
From the opposite sex, from
not from, he can't give me that. Yes, affirmation is great, but he cannot fill my cup only because he's telling me I'm beautiful. I have to believe it, and I have to know where it comes from.
Right.
Another one was getting an education. Someone said learning how to swim and learning how to ride a bike. And it sounds so simple, but it's also to like, man, these are the little joys in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another one I was really cool was seeing beyond the moment and considering beyond the moment. I'm gonna just read that again because it's really deep if you think about it. So seeing beyond the moment and considering beyond the moment. I know a lot of people are people who live in the moment. We make these decisions, we're reckless, we do whatever we want, we're impromptu, but just considering that whatever you do today will definitely impact tomorrow. And not just you two, but it will also impact the future. It'll impact your kids, it'll impact your kids' kids. So just considering the decisions that you make in this moment and how it's going to impact the future.
For sure.
You gonna read that one?
Final one?
No, not the final one, but what's that one?
Okay, we have not the bacon, it's the sizzle. So that goes to talk about how it's not about it's more about how you impact someone, how you make them feel, right? A lot of the times we won't remember somebody's name, we may not remember what they did for us, but we remember how they made us feel. They made me feel important, they made me feel listened to, they made me feel appreciated. Those are the parts that we remember. So not the bacon, but the sizzle.
Yep. And someone also said in relationship to a marriage that they once had that the spouse passed away. She said she wished she would have respected her husband's time a little more because she felt like she was always just trying to make him do the things that she enjoyed all the time. But it's like remembering that your partner is a person too and that they do need time to do the things that they enjoy. And she gave the example. She's like, oh, well, if he's always in the garage all the time working on stuff or focused on all these things and never gives you time, that's a different issue. But just in general, letting your spouse have their own time and that balance. And then also getting to know each other really well. So building a friendship, like remembering the person really is your friend. Like a lot of people say, yeah, that's my best friend, but are they really your best friend? Do you know them? Do you have a PhD in your partner?
Wow.
That is a really, 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 really important thing. And then somebody else said, and we'll close with this last one, just not to give up. So whatever that may look like, I don't know what that person was specifically referring to, but in anything, I think that can go for anything. Just don't give up, whether it's on your dreams, whether it's on whatever it may be. Just continue to persevere and just stay determined in whatever it may be. So this is our first series. It's called Hindsight. Bjorn. It's called Hindsight. And we'll continue to do them, and this is just like a general one, but maybe we'll do some specific videos like hindsight on so this is just the first one. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, check out our previous videos. This is video number 7, 8 or 9. So it's one of those videos. Thank you so much for tuning along. Check them out. We got great stuff. Until next week. Bye. Woo! Also go outside if you haven't. It's a beautiful day today. Hopefully it's a beautiful day whenever you're watching this. But go outside. Enjoy nature. Love y'all.
We love you.
Bye.